Sickening. Anti-Black Racism and Health Disparities in the United States explores a series of distinct, evocative events to illuminate wide-ranging aspects of racial health disparities in the contemporary United States. I start at a time before the widespread use of social media, in the immediate wake of the attacks of September 11, 2001, and consider a sequence of particular events that have taken place over the 20 years that followed. The topics that I explore here are ones that I have been thinking about over the course of these 2 decades, through my doctoral studies in science, technology, and society that I began in September 2001, through writing a dissertation about race and heart disease, and through more than a decade of teaching undergraduates about the intersections of biomedicine and culture, and of science, technology, and race. Science, technology, and medicine both shape and are shaped by society and culture, and the racism that is pervasive both in healthcare settings and in broader society has consequences on both society and health. Each of the cases that I recount is sickening in at least 2 ways, provoking outrage and disgust, and revealing multifaceted ways in which living in a racist society makes people sick. The chapters take on diverse, familiar spheres of recognized urgency: terrorism, natural disaster, mass incarceration, police brutality, environmental justice, and reproductive justice. Each chapter is grounded in close attention to a concrete event that provides a distinctive window into those larger phenomena: the death of 2 Black postal workers in the 2001 anthrax attacks, the spike in chronic disease after Hurricane Katrina in 2005, the Scott sisters case of 2010, in which double life sentences were suspended on the condition of kidney donation, the preferential protection of General Motors machines rather than people at a key moment in the Flint water crisis in 2014, a teenage girl subjected to excessive force by a police officer at a 2015 suburban pool party, the life-threatening experience of childbirth for tennis star Serena Williams in 2017. Sickening shows that exceptional events can reveal the fundamental racialization of citizenship and health in the United States. Each of the cases engages with health in different ways. Sometimes I write directly about medical care contexts in which denial of care causes direct bodily harm and even death. But I also consider broader public spheres, not narrowly medical, as spaces that foster or inhibit bodily flourishing. Here, considering the World Health Organization definition of health is instructive. Health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. Health is a capacious category, inextricable from the entire social world. The 6 cases that I explore are a small portion of the egregious occurrences of the first 2 decades of the 21st century United States. Although these cases are by no means comprehensive, there is a logic to their selection. Each offers opportunities to explore particular themes, and, taken together, they provide a more robust look into how racism harms health and well-being. Many additional topics could be covered. For example, anti-Black racism has structured the HIV/AIDS epidemic in the United States, a vital public health issue that deserves sustained attention, but does not find it here. I hope that listeners will be informed by the 6 examples that are analyzed in this book as they grapple with other events, whether past events or events yet to come. Attending to such wide-ranging examples foregrounds the multifaceted ways in which living in a structurally unequal society impacts the health and citizenship of racialized populations, especially African Americans. Racial disparities in medicine and health do not have a single cause, but are the result of wide-ranging and interconnected elements of living in a racist society. In addition to the major themes of each of the particular chapters, Sickening draws attention throughout to structures that mediate health inequalities, ranging from encounters with healthcare providers to encounters with governmental authorities in contexts of unequal infrastructures. On one level, this book is a resource that I have wanted for use in my own undergraduate classroom. I strive to lay out the case studies and define key terms as I go so that the chapters can be accessible to students with little background knowledge of the events and